What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be a what I eat in a day video. And obviously this isn't what I eat every single day, but I do use a lot of these same foods and incorporate them into other meals. I am still breastfeeding, so I'm not counting calories. I'm not on any major diet. I am still making sure that I'm eating enough to keep my milk supply up. And I also feel like intuitive eating has worked really well for me. I've tried listening to my body, and you know, when my body tells me I'm hungry, I eat. When my body tells me I'm full, I stop eating. And if I'm craving something, I'll usually eat it. I really feel like I went through a period of time where I deprived myself for so long, and then every time I ate something, I would feel guilty, and I had a horrible relationship with food. And once I kind of got out of that mentality and I started thinking of food as fuel for my body and not letting myself get so obsessive about like what I ate and every single bite I had and how many calories it was, and I feel like that helped me get better in tune with my body, and that was some really big thing for me. Before that, I had a hard time like knowing what my hunger cues were, and so yeah. So this is what I normally eat. I gained about 70 pounds with my daughter, and I've lost about 62 of it. So I'm about 8 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight, and I'm still working on it, but I'm allowing myself that grace to do it slowly. And although I am already 9 months postpartum, like I'm not trying to put a time limit on it, or like, you know, trying not to compare myself to other people who bounce back really fast from having a baby. That's been something that has been really hard for me, but I'm working on it. It's a daily struggle, but yeah, so this is pretty much what I eat, and without further ado, let's just get on into it.
Good morning, you guys. First things first, I need a cup of coffee. I add a little bit of half and half to my cup, and then some brewed coffee with half vanilla nut flavor and half regular, and it's so yummy. After my first cup of coffee, I move on to breakfast. I pretty much start with a bowl of oatmeal every morning. I find that it helps with my energy levels throughout the day. I add about half a cup of gluten-free oats and mix in some water until I get the right consistency. Then I pop that in the microwave for a minute. I add about a tablespoon of peanut butter. This one from Trader Joe's is my absolute favorite. Then I add a handful of raw walnut pieces for some extra healthy fats, and then top with some coconut milk and about a cup of berries. This morning I went with raspberries. This meal tastes so good, and it's hearty and filling and super delicious. A little later on in the morning, I usually go for some sort of protein. Today I went with eggs. I start with 3 cage-free eggs and sprinkle with some sea salt, some pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder for flavor. And then I'll top with a huge handful of baby kale for some greens, and saute all of that up until the eggs and kale are cooked. Right before I remove from the heat, I'll sprinkle with just a little bit of cheese and let it melt into the eggs. Then I top with some salsa and about a half of an avocado. And I find this meal helps keep me full and tastes really savory. Next up, we have an afternoon snack. Today I was craving an acai smoothie, so I used the Trader Joe's unsweetened acai packet, a super ripe banana, some frozen blueberries and strawberries, some chia seeds, a large handful of baby kale to add extra greens, which is great because it doesn't alter the taste of the smoothie, a huge scoop of peanut butter, and then I pour in about a half of a cup of coconut milk to make sure that everything blends up really smoothly. And then I pop that in the blender and blend it up. So I topped my smoothie with a little bit of this maple walnut probiotic granola, which is so good, you guys. Adds a little bit of crunch and it's super delicious. Today for dinner, I ended up making crock pot chicken, which I started earlier in the morning. I love this meal because it tastes so good, it's easy to make, and you have tons of leftovers to throw on top of a salad or eat throughout the day. I threw 4 chicken breasts in the crock pot with low sodium chicken broth and a jar of salsa, and then I cook for 8 hours on low heat, and then I break it up with a fork once the chicken's done cooking. For the veggies, I went with these carrots that I picked up from Trader Joe's. I thought they were so pretty and colorful. I just tossed the carrots in avocado oil, some salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then layered them on a pan with foil. Put them in the oven and roasted them for 15 minutes at 425. And then once the carrots were done, I just threw everything into a bowl with a little bit of sour cream, and it turned out so good. This is such an easy meal that's healthy, it's cheap, and it's super delicious. If you know me, then you know I have a huge sweet tooth. So I ended up making this turmeric tea and having these chocolate covered frozen bananas. It's like eating ice cream, but you're not.
Alright guys, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more what I eat in a day videos, just let me know in the comments below and I will get on that for you guys. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks, bye.